So my name is Alexander Suarez, 16 years old. I live in White Rock, British Columbia. I go to Earl Marriott Secondary. Right now I'm in East Van, working at the Dugout. So the Dugout, they provide Alcohol Anonymous meetings every single day, that's a really big thing. They provide food, provide a place where people can just come and escape all the harshness and the reality about living on the streets here. You know, maybe just watch a movie, have some coffee, play a board game, whatnot, something like that. Just volunteering at the Dugout. For my school, I could choose somewhere I wanted to volunteer for 3 weeks. So I chose another place, the Neighborhood House, and it's very similar to the Dugout. And just a lot of people in my class kind of chose like law offices or elementary schools, but I just had such a heart for serving others. When I was talking to one of the guys, you know, he was a Christian, the homeless man I was talking to, and it was just a really awesome time to talk to him about his faith and where he's come from, and just to see like there is Christians living on the streets, which is, we probably don't think that, you know, we think like, oh, they're all drug addicts and they're not Christians or anything, but there are Christians. So like I was raised in a non-Christian home like many of you, and I always just felt like there's something missing in my life. Like I just tried to fill this hole I had in my heart, I guess. Try to fill it with like drugs, alcohol, sex, just all these kind of things that are so destructive. And it's like constantly I would do it and then I'd be like, oh man, why did I do that? And I'd just keep on doing it and it would never fulfill, like it would never satisfy. And just I kept on finding myself feeling lonely and feeling so upset and angry at myself with the person I'd become. And just I've come to a point where I was so low that I really wanted to take my life. And just knowing people who are Christians, you know, I always just used to say, whatever, I don't believe in that, it's stupid, not for me. So I went to a summer camp and, you know, the pastor, he was preaching about how Jesus forgives you for everything you've done, no matter how bad you were. And just that really spoke to me, you know. I just felt such warmth and I started sobbing. And I know that you don't need emotional experience to experience Christ, but that's how it happened. And I was gonna take my life that week after camp. I made plans, everything all set up. And just at that camp, I just experienced God so much and my life was changed. I was so happy. Everything I struggled with when I went home, you know, depression, drugs, all those kind of addictions and stuff, they just all went away. And I was just so blessed to have that. And it was like at that camp, you know, and I came back and I felt such warmth in my heart, and everything in my life was just completely changed. Like the bitterness and angerness was all gone. And I just felt like there's only one reason that it could be. It could be that I met Jesus and he came into my life. Before I met him, my heart was filled with no hope in my life. I had no hope, no love, no respect for myself. And it's like when Jesus came into my life, you know, everything was completely changed. I finally became a real man and looked at my Creator and said, I need you, I can't do this on my own. Because every single time I tried to do it on my own, I ended up failing. And it was just the most amazing thing, like the song Amazing Grace, that was the song they were playing, and I just kept on thinking about this amazing grace and forgiveness and like awesome love in my life, and it was so inspiring and so awesome just to feel that. Like words can't even explain how great I felt.